It was the wow that wowed the world. As we first reported in 2019, the Handel and Haydn Society was performing at Boston Symphony Hall when, at the end of this one particularly beautiful piece, someone in the audience did something very unusual. Listen.
Did you hear that? Someone yelled, "Wow," and it resonated, not just in this hall, but throughout the classical music community. It was just such a departure from typical audience protocol, which is why the president of the Handel and Haydn Society was absolutely thrilled.
I was like, that's fantastic.
This is David Sneed.
And also there's a sense of wonder in that wow. I mean, you could really hear on the tape, he was like, this was amazing.
David was so smitten by the outburst, as was the audience, that he decided to try to find the voice responsible.
This reminds me a little bit of Cinderella. You're trying to find somebody who was at the ball, but you had no way of finding them.
So they didn't have email back then, huh?
You wrote to everybody in the audience.
Wrote to everybody in the audience.
Yeah.
And eventually, that email found its way to concert-goer Stephen Matten.
We did dash out like we were turning into pumpkins, so... Yeah.
Stephen was there with his grandson Ronan, who was 9 at the time. Ronan is the one who shouted wow, which surprised Stephen more than anyone.
Because he just doesn't do that. You know, usually he's in a world by himself. Ronan, what do you see?
Ronan is autistic and considered nonverbal. But clearly, music may be a wormhole into his heart and mind. Since we first told this story, Ronan's family has built a relationship with the orchestra, attending multiple concerts and private performances. There's also a new children's book out titled The Boy Who Said Wow. It tells the tale of the quiet kid born into a noisy world who doesn't speak much, but when he does, it's a real wow moment. Steve Hartman, on the road in Boston.